Hello, Virgo. Welcome. I hope everyone is doing well. Today we are doing your November monthly reading. Also, be sure to check out my other channel. It's called Into the Unknown Tarot. We do daily collective readings over there. So if you're interested in that, the link is in the description. All right, let's get started with your oracles. Messages for Virgo for the month of November. You have social media, spying, online dating, reminiscing, and networking. On the bottom is divine intervention, serendipity, catalyst, supernatural, karma. Now let's get the twisted oracle. We're going to get 3 of these. Messages for Virgo for the month of November. You have police, cope, and I miss you. Someone may have gone to jail. Looks like being under the influence. Someone could be dealing with some sort of addictions. On the bottom is ashamed, guilt, embarrassed, in the wrong. Yeah. Looks like someone's got in some sort of legal trouble here. And drugs or alcohol could be involved somehow. All right, let's get started. So we're going to start with the overall energy. Tell me about the overall energy for Virgo, the month of November. We got the overall energy for Virgo for the month of November. I need to take conceding. Do I need to take bad investments? So conceding, acknowledging or accepting something reluctantly, willing to let go of one's stance or accept situation that cannot be changed. And on the bottom is drama magnet, prone to attracting drama and unhealthy relationships, mood swings, attention seeker. Well, if someone's in some kind of legal trouble, they have no choice but to accept their fate. This could be about getting in some sort of trouble and conceding to getting some sort of help. Tell me about conceding. You have the Five of Swords, the Knight of Swords in reverse, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and the Seven of Cups. This person was in some sort of denial, lying, creating confusion or illusion. Knight of Pentacles in reverse, that's broken promises. It could also be creating conflict. Tell me about the Five of Swords, Knight of Swords in reverse, Seven of Cups. This could also be like an ultimatum, like you have an option. You can either do this or this. Seems like someone's having to do something here with not much of a choice. You have the Star in reverse, Six of Cups in reverse, and the Emperor. The Emperor is husband father energy. It could be masculine energy. Saying someone here lied about not going back to the past. This seems to me like someone who's struggling with some kind of addiction, and it's taking them hitting rock bottom to get help. Tell me about conceding. The Bear, that is an authority figure or protective energy. That seems like the cops. Coffin. See, someone lied about not going back to the past. Someone lied about not doing something. So it's like, I'm not doing drugs anymore. I'm not drinking anymore. That they lied about that. And in prison, someone's went to jail here. I feel like someone is thinking, I need to straighten up because I don't want to go to jail. But I feel like it's because someone's done been put in jail. Like they don't want things to get worse, like be there permanently. All right. So let's see the first half of November. Tell me about the first half of November for Virgo. Dirty little secret, shameful or embarrassing info that someone goes to great lengths to cover up, damaging, immoral. Yeah. Someone is hiding that they're still in some kind of addiction. We had this ashamed here, so it said that twice. Shameful, embarrassed. On the bottom is bad investments, which that card come out. Losing money, resources, or time to poor decisions. Not thinking things through, wasting time. Addictions affects all this. So, dirty little secret. Tell me about dirty little secret. It seems to me like someone here is in a position where they have to make a choice. They either need to straighten up or they're going to end up in jail. So the Empress, that's Taurus Libra energy. The Seven of Pentacles in reverse. And Page of Wands. Yeah. This could be a child. Like this could be a parent dealing with a child. Like it seems as though maybe the child is the one with the some kind of addictions. Doesn't have to be, because we did have that Emperor energy. This could be a husband, father, wife, mother. It's saying someone's reaping what they sow. It's saying if someone doesn't receive, which I feel like this is receiving some sort of help, they're going to reap what they sow. There's communication here about that. So someone's saying, if you don't get help, you're going to end up in jail. That's going to be your new home. The Empress, the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, Page of Wands. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. That's once again wife, mother energy. It could be showing up as like Virgo. King of Cups. Four of Swords in reverse. Yep, that's what this is saying. Four of Swords in reverse can be about not healing. Someone's saying if you don't get better, you're going to end up in jail. If you don't receive help, you're going to end up in jail. Dirty little secret. It seems like this person was trying to hide this from someone in particular or everyone. I don't know. The Tower. This is about businesses, Governments, businesses, institutions, can be the courts. It can be divorce. The park or the garden, that is a social gathering or something being out in the open. And bridging the gap. Yep. Bridging the gap. This is communication, bridging the gap, saying you need to get help. That's what this whole thing is about. Is someone talking to someone else about the fact they need to get help or things are going to get a lot worse. To me, the energy of the one who's in the addiction, they feel backed into a corner. So it makes me feel like they're already in some sort of legal trouble and they're needing to get help in order to help themselves get out of this legal trouble. Also, I think there's a fear here of um, going to prison. So the second half of November for Virgo. Second half of November for Virgo. Effortless attraction. Attracting positive things without trying, magnet pulling without force, people are drawn to you. On the bottom is hidden talent, discovering abilities you didn't know you had, skill you haven't showcased or revealed to others. What I feel like is this person is, in their sobriety, they're a very talented, um, charismatic person. It's like they're a lot of fun to be around when they're not on drugs or high in some type of way. It's saying this person has a lot to offer, and it's going to take them getting sober to possibly see that in themselves. Tell me about effortless attraction. King of Pentacles in reverse, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Page of Cups in reverse, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, and the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. This person is down on themselves. I don't think they feel good about themselves, or they also don't feel like family thinks very highly of them. That's just the addiction talking. If this person can get sober, things will be a lot different. And I think they're headed in that direction, but it's because they have no choice. They're going to want to have to keep that sobriety. They're going to want to have to do it for themselves in order to stay sober. King of Pentacles in reverse, Page of Cups in reverse, Ten of Pentacles in reverse, Moon in reverse, Seven of Cups, and the Four of Wands in reverse. Instability in regards to the family. Like I said, they don't have a good view of themselves. They don't think highly of themselves. It's saying this person needs to, in order for this person to become stable, they need to have a clear mind. I feel like this is positive here because I feel like it's saying this person's getting the opportunity to become sober. And by them becoming sober, they're going to see a better side of themselves. They're not going to have this energy of looking down on themselves or feeling like everybody's looking down on them. And it's just going to be the work of them wanting to stay sober. So it seems like whatever happened here may be a blessing in disguise to get somebody to go in the direction of that sobriety. So tell me about effortless attraction. I said sobriety. Sobriety. Occupation. Yeah, doing the work. Compass, the direction you're going in. It's saying this person in the addiction, the direction they're going in is confusion, illusion, doing things without apology. It's not a good direction. Being sneaky or clever with the fox. I feel like it's saying this person is a good person underneath. It's the addictions that make them do the things they do to get themselves in trouble. It's like if the feeling is like night and day, like this, it's a Jekyll and Hyde type situation. I don't think this person's violent or anything. I just think they do what they need to do to feed their addiction. But on the flip side, in their sobriety, they're very talented and they're very positive, good person to be around. Okay, so let's get the outcome. Tell me about the outcome for Virgo for the month of November. Tell me about the outcome for Virgo for the month of November. The distant star, far off goal or dream that feels more reachable with time, out of reach but continue to inspire you. This feels hopeful, which the star is about hope. So on the bottom is one-sided story, perspective from only one viewpoint, bias, unfairness, neglects, counter arguments. That don't sound good. So let's get the distant star. Tell me about the distant star. Magician in reverse. Virgo, Gemini energy. The Five of Pentacles. And the Two of Wands in reverse. It's saying not taking action to leave someone out in the cold. A decision or a choice being made to not take action to leave someone out in the cold. It seems like it's talking about supporting someone, being a support. The best thing someone can do is not. The best thing to do is to not let this person feel like they're doing this alone. Magician in reverse, Five of Pentacles, Two of Wands in reverse. Two of Swords, Eight of Swords in reverse. This person, yeah. This looks good. This looks positive. This looks like it's going in a good direction. Tell me about the Two of Swords with the Magician in reverse. Someone is making the choice to choose self-love. The World ending making a decision to end the cycle. Tell me about the Eight of Swords in reverse with the Five of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles. Someone no longer trapped in their thoughts about being left out in the cold. This person needs to feel supported. I mean, they may be being supported. I feel like it's indicating that's important. Showing making the choice to show self-love. Ace of Cups with the Two of Wands in reverse. Hierophant. Committing to self-love. Making the choice to commit to self-love. I feel like there's hope here for this person. I think a lot of the reason they're going to get sober is something about going to jail has scared them. They don't want to go to jail. Tell me about the distant star. Yeah, the sun is clarity. Mature man. Whether you're the mature man or you're dealing with a mature man. And the lilies, that's peace. Yeah, this energy here feels very positive. It feels very healing. I keep hearing support. I feel like support is important because in this person's addiction, they felt like they looked down on themselves and they felt like their family looked down on them. So it's very important to this person that family or the people that are close to them are supporting them, so they see that they're not being looked down on, that they're being lifted up, they're being supported. All right, so the advice. Tell me about the advice for Virgo. False accusations, groundless or untrue claims, attempt to damage reputation, wrongly blamed or judged. This could even be a situation that they got in some sort of legal trouble where they were just with the wrong crowd, or they could be getting in trouble for something they may have been there, but they weren't involved. That's what this is looking like. On the bottom is plot twist, unexpected or surprise change in events, shift in direction, something unfolding surprisingly. So tell me about false accusations. This person could be getting in trouble for something they didn't do because they were with the wrong crowd. We have Temperance, Sagittarius energy, the Ten of Cups in reverse. And the Four of Pentacles, withhold unhappy. Okay, so this looks like it's talking about whatever legal trouble this person is getting into, or whatever kind of legal trouble they're in. It looks like they're unhappy about, looks like they're going to serve some time here, but it's saying it's balanced. I feel like what this is trying to say is it's not that bad. Like, this person is going to be held, but not for very long. So that's going to be based on what this person has done. So that could be why this person's getting sober, because they are spending some time in jail. Temperance, Ten of Cups in reverse, Four of Pentacles. Queen of Swords in reverse. Nine of Cups in reverse. This is unhappiness, not getting wish fulfillment. Yeah. See, this person isn't, things aren't going in their favor, being withheld, unhappy, not getting wish fulfillment. What is this Queen of Swords? This looks like someone lied. If this person got in some sort of legal trouble, it's a mess. It's a bunch of drama and it's a mess. It looks like this person, someone lied on this person. Tell me about the Queen of Swords in reverse with Temperance. Temperance again. It's saying things are going to balance out, but this person is going to spend some time in jail. Yeah, see on the bottom there's courthouse. Tell me about false accusations. False person. I knew that was going to come out. Someone here lied about this person's involvement or something they done. Needing to look at something more closely and concern. So this may not have happened yet because this looks like someone's concerned about spending time in jail. Yeah, on the bottom's courthouse again. This feels to me like a reality check for this person. It's like, I don't want to be in jail, so I need to straighten up. So hopefully this is going to be what it takes for this person to get on the right path. So let's get some closing messages. Messages for, okay. We have, no one else makes me feel the way you do, but I'll take it to the grave before I tell you. My mask keeps me safe. I need to fake my feelings. And it's too late. I moved on and do not wish to reconnect. All right, let's get the, no, I don't need to shuffle these. Let's go ahead and get the Vampire Oracles. Messages for Virgo for the month of November. messages for Virgo for the month of November. We have ecstasy, yielding, rapture, bliss. And on the bottom is the monster within, internal struggle, personal challenges, wanting to improve. That's similar to like addictions. Let's see what ecstasy says. Number 27. The connection so many have with others who are vampiric in nature is that the giving up of will and of force and of being submissive towards another is a way of experiencing a kind of ecstasy. It is not lack of power that enables you to experience this, to become soft and yielding and to allow the will of another who is worthy to dominate is an experience of surrender. It is not helpless or about giving up. It is a choice for a time to allow your own will to be dominated by the will of another. And in this experience, ecstasy can be found, for humans tire so often of having to be assertive, of again and again saying what they need, what they deserve, of working hard to not be hurt or eaten alive by a system or by jobs that do truly eat the souls of the people in them. If you could see what we see, the beautiful force fields around you of energy lessening and diminishing as you give and force yourself to be strong so often, until energy and self and body are worn and tired. There is restoration in the ecstasy of allowing a worthy other to advise, protect, guide, and hold you for a time. It is ecstatic because for just that moment, we need not be concerned about our survival and the survival of all around us. The stress drops away and a deep, beautiful, intoxicating surrender flows through you. Just as it does when you submit to sleep, to deep relaxation, to the ministrations of another who, in that instance of that time, knows what will please you. Some believe this is all about the sexual dimension, but it is not. It can be about any part of life where you have fought, tried, and struggled, and gathered your energy and surged through obstacles. Now it is time for the deep relaxation and restoration, to allow one about you who is worthy to give to you in ways that create an ecstatic experience and a deep bond of trust. When we take a lover, when we fall in love so deeply and passionately as we do, the ecstatic response of our beloved to our kiss, touch, words is our greatest gift and our greatest pleasure. This we wish you to experience, but only with one worthy of your beautiful surrender. Says the ability to surrender to a higher power of your choosing is a valuable experience, as well as one which can provide intoxicating levels of delight. All right, Virgo, that is what I have for you. If you enjoyed the reading or if it resonated, please hit the like button, subscribe if you like, and I will see you on the next one. Bye bye.